joined by Vanea Atwood, a women's health physio.
Hi.
Today we're here to talk about when should you return to exercise after having a baby. So I'm contacted by women all the time after attending our pregnancy classes. They want to come back to class, and so what I always tell them is that every woman is different, and therefore the best thing to do is go and see your women's health physio and get a postnatal checkup. Now, Vanea, what kind of stuff do you do when women come for their postnatal checkup?
Thanks, Melissa. That's a really good question. I will see women postnatally anywhere from 2 weeks onwards for a basic checkup, and I start at the top and I work all the way down. So depending on the type of delivery that they've had and how they're feeling, first of all I want to know how they're managing with their breastfeeding, because there's lots of things we can do to help that. I want to know how they're feeding, what their posture is like, and we're just going to do a postural check in the upper body to start with there and then, to make sure they're on the right track. Secondly, I then move down to the belly. I want to know whether they have any separation, and if so, we measure that, and then we talk about the effective exercises for that stage in their recovery to help that healing. If they've had a cesarean section, I'm going to inspect their scar, and depending on how many weeks it is, they may well start some scar mobilizing. If they've had a vaginal delivery, we'll talk about the type of delivery and the impact that's had on their pelvic floor muscles. And at some point I may do a vaginal examination.
Perfect, that sounds really thorough. That actually sounds a lot more thorough than the checkup at the GP. So I would probably say that women should not just see their GP but also see their physio, so that you get a really holistic view as to where you're at in your physical body. But also, I think in the early stages it's really dependent on how much energy you have, how much you're sleeping. I find too many women push themselves to go and get their body back and get out there and exercise, but they're already depleted of energy, and I think that postnatal period is so important, just to spend quality time with their baby and just allowing their body to naturally heal. And when you're ready to exercise, I think
yes,
you'll know.
Absolutely, I agree entirely with Melissa. You know, the 6-week period is talked about a lot, and we're not going to put a 6-week period on when you're ready to exercise. Some women are ready to exercise at 2 weeks and want to and can, and some women at 3 months are still struggling to get out of the house for various different reasons, and that doesn't mean to say that they should be exercising. It's when you feel that you're ready and you want to exercise. Get some decent advice, and then you can start moving on.
Awesome. Thanks, Vanea. I hope you found that really helpful, and I hope to see you in class when you're ready.